Students, welcome to the subject Computer Fundamental. Now we are in chapter 2, that is basic computer organization, and presently we are studying commonly used input output devices. In that case we have studied two input devices, that is one is keyboard, another is mouse. So today we will begin and understand the another input device such as scanning devices. Input device, that is data scanning devices. Point number 1, data scanning devices allow data entry from source document directly. Point number 2, some of them are also capable of recognizing marks or characters. Students, earlier you have studied keyboard, where you can press any key, alphabetic key or number key, and enter the data. Also you have used mouse, which is a pointing device, to point and choose appropriate icons or menus. And now we are studying another different type of input device called as data scanning devices. Here they will permit you to scan the total document and read it. So here you can recognize marks or characters that are printed on the document. Point number 3, they eliminate need for manual entry of data and hence improves data accuracy and timeliness of data processing. Students, here in data scanning devices there is no requirement of manual entry as in that case of keyboard. Hence data accuracy is improved. Also data processing takes very fast in time period. The source document must be of high quality. Point number 5, also form design and ink specification requirements are important and critical. Students, as it is a scanning device, the document should be of good quality. Also the design of the document and the ink used is very important and critical. Continuing this, data scanning devices are different types. So commonly used types of data scanning devices are image scanner, optical character recognition, that is OCR device, optical mark reader, that is OMR device, barcode reader, and magnetic ink character recognition. So you have seen most of these devices. Image scanner is most popular in any office where they scan the document and they will come out with a copy. Optical character recognition device is also very popular in recognizing various characters. Optical mark reader and barcode reader are very popular as input devices. Magnetic ink character recognition is very popular in bank industry. First we will take image scanner. Point number 1, it translates paper documents into an electronic format for input to a computer. Point number 2, the input documents may be typed text, pictures, graphics, or even handwritten material. Students, the image scanner, as you know, it scans the total image on the paper, which is and converts it into electronic format which computer can understand. So on that paper it can be any text material, picture, graph, or even it can be any handwriting. It will scan the document in total. Point number 3, it is very useful for preserving paper documents in electronic form, and same can be displayed or printed. Students, when you want to scan your documents and print them, the image scanner is used. It is also used in case of Xerox machines, or also it is used in colleges as a small unit Image scanners are mainly of two types. One is flatbed scanner, another is handheld scanner. This flatbed scanner is placed on the table, okay, and is very popular in offices. Next we'll go to optical character recognition, that is OCR device. So point number 1, the drawback of scanner is that scanned input document is stored as image and not as text. Hence, one cannot do any word processing. Also, storing document as an image and not text takes very large space. Students, in previous case you have studied scanner, but it scans, okay, total document and keeps it as image. So you cannot process the contents of that document as they are not in the text. Second, or ASCII equivalent code. Second, the storage of image also takes large space in terms of storage, okay, whereas the text if stored as ASCII code would take less storage space. So these are two drawbacks. The point number 2, OCR technology overcomes these limitations. Here, scanner is equipped with character recognition software and converts character into equivalent ASCII code. This OCR technology can recognize the character and convert it into ASCII equivalent code. So ASCII is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. It is a very popular code in terms of computer data processing. Point number 3, the ASCII equivalent of any character can be processed and is suitable for any transaction. We'll go to the third category, that is OMR, optical mark reader. So OMR is a scanner which can recognize a pre-specified type of mark made by pencil or pen. Point number 2, the technology used by OMR device for recognizing the marks on the document involves focusing a light beam on the document and detect the reflected light pattern from the mark. Students, this optical mark reader is scanner recognizes any mark which is made by pencil or pen on a paper. So this OMR device is used, okay, to recognize a character when we reflect or when we focus a light beam on the paper which is having characters. The light is reflected, and depending upon how much light is reflected and the shape, you can recognize the character. OMR is widely used for objective type tests to mark correct choice on the pre-printed sheet. This OMR technology, is very useful when you take up competitive examination where objective type tests are to be answered. Next, we'll go to barcode reader. So this barcode reader you have seen always, it is there when you go to a shopping complex, okay, you can check the price. It is printed, okay, on in terms of barcodes, or it is printed in terms of number, alphanumeric also. But barcode processing is very, very fast. Point number 1, data coded in the form of small lines known as bars are known as barcodes. Students, you can find on any textbook or any material which is packed, there is a vertical lines of small, okay, thickness or large thickness, and there is spacing between them. So these are barcode. Barcodes represent alphanumeric data by combination of adjacent bars by varying their width and spacing between them. So these students, these barcodes are recognized whether it is alphabet or number by knowing the width of the bars and the spaces, how they are spaced. A barcode reader is a device for reading, decoding barcoded data. It scans a barcode image by using laser beam scanning technology and converts it into alphanumeric value. Students, you have seen in the any mart, wherever you go for purchase goods, okay, they scan the code. Their laser beam is focus on the barcode and the appropriate alphanumeric value is identified. The one more category is magnetic ink character recognition, or called as MICR. Point number 1, MICR is similar to OCR, that is optical character reading. Banking industry uses it for faster processing of large volumes of checks. Students, you have seen that in bank industry they use MICR checks which are very quickly processed. Okay, the MICR reader sorter can recognize magnetic ink character and reads the pre-printed data on the checks. Okay, so there is a magnetic ink character recognition reader which can recognize the magnetic character and it can, okay, appropriately know what is printed. The characters are recognized by their shapes. Okay, you can see a MICR check where there is particular type of characters. Okay, these are not seen elsewhere. E13B is most commonly used character set by MICR devices. Okay, so students, we are studying input devices. There are many input devices, so we will limit ourselves to only few input devices. Okay, you can see other input devices where you go for a ATM card and your card is red. Also there is a touch screen and all this, but as far as our syllabus is concerned, we have to study only popular or commonly used input devices. In the next class, we will take up output device. Okay, I will be sending PDF file of this. You please go through this, understand, and that will help you for examination. Thank you.